What class would an Australian be in D&D?
Oh, that's easy. Lower class.
I really can't be bothered with anything too original today, so you all find yourselves in a tavern and you're seeking out some adventure to escape from your miserable and uninteresting lives. Pretty sure you've just described every single D&D party, so works for me. Now, let's all go around the table and introduce our characters. Oh, I'll go first. The name's Delvin Singleton, a retired member of the Night's Watch hailing from Veneer, who, mechanically speaking, is just a human fighter. They've grown bored of the retired life and are looking for one last bout of adventure and a bit more excitement. Well, I'm sure that his years of experience will really come in handy with all the adventures you're going to get yourselves into. Who's next? The name's Quirrell, an Aarakocra rogue who, in a very Robin Hood sense, steals from the rich, but to give to other rich people. Pretty much anyone who's willing to pay for my superior thievery skills.
That's me.
They have grown tired of dealing with the upper class snobbery and would now prefer to deal with something more real and meaningful. Very layered. I love that. So that only leaves Kyoba, an Australian bricklayer and father of 3, not that he's seen any of his kids in the past 6 years, who after a Tuesday night bender thought they were drunkenly stumbling through their front door, which turned out to be a portal to this Forgotten Realms.
Ooh fucking roo.
Please tell me you're joking. I'm deadly bloody serious. Now, can somebody tell me where the nearest TAB is? I've got 300 on the next race down in Sandown. I don't even understand the words that he's saying. I'm not actually sure that he does either.
Look, we're not here to fuck spiders, alright? Now, unless somebody wants to buy me a drink, can somebody explain why we're in this pub?
Well, it's a tavern, but good point. You can all see a hooded figure sitting alone in the corner booth with their face very clearly obscured, smoking from a large wooden pipe.
Oh shit, we can smoke inside? I'll pull out my pack of Winnie Blues and just start huffing through them.
Can I somehow have a free use of comprehend language? It says here that the Blues are some form of Australian football team, but that doesn't seem to make any sense either. Well, to get us back on track, if I know my fantasy tropes, that person over there definitely has some kind of quest for us, so I'll head on over. The hooded figure in a very grisly tone addresses you. Sorry, this booth here is reserved for experienced adventurers, and I can tell by all of your appearances.
Yeah, nah, I'm not having that. I'm gonna bottle him. Please don't do that. I'm actually weirdly okay with this.
Well, sure. Roll me an improvised weapon attack and add your strength modifier. Cobb has also already consumed a couple of Bundy and Cokes, so would he be able to add an additional strength modifier? That will entirely depend on what a Bundy is. Giving it a quick Google, it seems to be an Australian rum and coke that notoriously leads to violence in any form of public venue it's served in. Well, that's depressing, but yeah, let's say it adds +3 to your strength. Great, that's a 25. Well, okay, we're gonna skip the damage and just say he's unconscious.
Serves him right, the smartass.
Right, but he was our only lead. What now? We could always try go to a different tavern, or we could take this tavern.
Take? You can't just take a tavern, and why would we even want one? Well, you both said it yourselves. You want to do more good and you want some adventure in your life. What greater good is there than serving people alcohol, and what's more adventurous than guessing if somebody's legally old enough to drink? Huh. Count me in.
DM, I'd like to approach the tavern keeper and offer him a wager. Sure, let's wager. Why not at this point? I'll let the tavern keeper pick his 3 best drinkers, and if I can outdrink the collective of them, we win the tavern. Pretty high stakes. What's in it for them?
My Ford Falcon, of course.
Stuff it. Let's do it. 3 of the burliest looking dwarves stumble towards you and slam down their flagons on the counter in front of you. They're all going to roll Constitution saving throws, and if I add together their score and it beats your Constitution saving throw, you lose.
That's fair dinkum, mate.
That's a 34. Well, if I add my Constitution modifier, that's a 35. How is that possible? Well, taking a look at his player notes, he's got a Southern Cross tattoo across his chest, which gives him a +17 to Constitution, apparently, and he's been binge drinking since he was 13. These dwarfs never stood a chance. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, and I love it. It's truth. I can't even be upset about this. Australia is as make-believe as the Forgotten Realms.